Hi, Ushaji. Welcome to
Hello.
Andaaz again.
Well,
Welcome
thank
back.
you. Thank you for inviting me again.
Well, let's just dive right in. Can you just first explain how that process works and what are your thoughts on reincarnation?
Every thought, every action, every whisper of a thought, every idea that comes to you, it kind of brings your karam, how do I explain it? Like it brings it into a positive balance or a negative balance, you know?
Right.
So even when people go, well, I was thinking of stealing from a bank or whatever, but I never did it, does that affect my karam? Yes, it does, because the thought actually played in your mind. You actually thought that way, but then your good moral attitude or your ethics or whatever you want to call them makes you not take action on it.
How important is it for us to connect with the spiritual world, and how are they assisting us?
I believe in angels. I know that there have been certain incidences that I know the hand of angels has come in and helped individuals around me. I have been left signs by certain angels that I know that they had come and visited and they left a certain sign. That is a certain nice way of asking for a connection by leaving you an acknowledgement, you know. One of my clients, she goes, I prayed that if I see an angel, it's the middle of winter, I'll see a blue jay. And sure enough, she goes, the next morning I saw a blue jay in my backyard. So that was like a sign from an angel that, okay, here's your blue jay, we came to see you, you know.
So if we don't get signs, that means we don't have angels?
No, not really. It just means that you're not really open to having met them yet, you know.
Okay. How many lifetimes do we live?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
And the end purpose, you were saying earlier, is to elevate ourselves spiritually. In every lifetime.
Whatever life brings to you, there are lessons to be learned from it, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not about learning a lesson from the event, but it is about how you're going to react to a similar event. You are going to go through some incredible situations, and it is about your growth and development and your strength as an individual, you know?
So I think the key is we were given this life with the challenges that we have.
Correct.
And the obstacles that we have, and we're going to have them. So it's just a matter of getting through with a positive mindset so that in our next life, we have good karma accumulated.
And
right?
we have less issues to deal with, you know,
And
less
less
problems to deal with.
Yeah. Okay, well, we have our lovely audience here. And I think, Ushaji, we can just start right off, and
Sure.
you can kind of take a look at what you see, and then they can get into questions and get acquainted with our audience.
Absolutely. Hi there.
Hi, I'm Sujata.
Hi, Sujata. How old are you?
I am 32.
32? Wonderful. And how can I help you?
I just wanted to know a little bit about spiritual guidance, and if you see anyone around me, and whether or not these guides are normally related to us in some way, or from a different life, or from a current life that has gone away.
Great question. Sometimes spirit guides are related to you or friends of yours from past lives. And sometimes they're not. There are other ethereal entities that somehow want to witness a human life or see what you're going to do, or take an interest in how you are living your life, and kind of are in a higher level. So there are higher entities, but not necessarily out there to help you. And even when we say spirit guides, if you're looking for guidance, if you ask them to help you, maybe they will. You know, maybe it's not like they will just suddenly jump in and interfere in your life. It's not like that. So do you have a spirit guide? Let me see. And Sujata, 32. It shows that you must have sensed the feeling already. So it shows it's a male, and the male energy comes in, and it shows this is someone that you have had a connection with before. And it does come back. So people ask me, how do I connect with a spirit guide then? Meditate, and then you ask them to reveal themselves. And if it's not revealing their presence, or by a sign, you know. So I have had times that I've found a feather in my bed, you know, and I don't sleep on a feather pillow, and I do have parrots, but they're in the other room, and it does not look like a parrot feather at all. So it will be very, you know, like a wonderful sign that, oh my God, how did this even get here, you know?
The astute perspective that you kind of shed some light on was about the telepathy, kind of getting that surge of emotions, of feeling other people's feelings and reactions. And I guess I wanted you to kind of shed a little bit more light on when we as humans are just skeptics. Generically, we look at things and we're like, no, it can't be. She's clairvoyant. How is that possible? But we as ourselves, as humans, we think to ourselves, when we get that feeling of we have a question for Sarika and she calls, and or we don't get a reaction from a person when we send a mail, but we get a surge of an emotion of feeling love or feeling that feeling. How do we tap into that emotion? How do you kind of guide us in kind of that direction?
All of us are born intuitive.
Right.
We're all born instinctive, and we're all born intuitive. So to allow yourself to believe in what you're feeling, because that's the whole thing. You know, we all doubt it. You know, we're all experts at kind of saying, oh no, that can't be. You know, so it's about giving yourself the faith that, you know, what I'm feeling may be right, but it is about giving yourself permission to believe your emotions and to believe what you're feeling. So the more you allow yourself to accept what you're feeling, then you will find that you're developing your intuition more.
Okay, so let's read my past life now.
Most dreams do have meanings. And scientists have been trying to study what dreams mean and the analogy of dreams and whether they are subconscious bringing up your fears or are they your past lives that you're visiting. Yes to all of those, yeah. There are certain conscious things that you may be worried about your day at work and you're dreaming about stressful situations during your night. And your soul does travel, so when we are in our deepest sleep hours, and it is usually the hour of the whale hour, which is around the 3 o'clock time, the soul does leave the body and it's easier for the soul to meet the spirit world. So that's when many people will have a dream that they dreamt of a relative who'd passed away. Sometimes dreams are just fun, and you may just, my younger brother would say, don't wake me up yet, I'm dreaming a lovely movie. And he'd be like in the middle of a movie and he'd be James Bond or whatever, you know. And so he'd say, don't wake me up yet, you woke me up, I was in the middle of a movie, you know. So sometimes dreams are just a wonderful storyline that continues. I feel many dreams do have meanings, and whenever I have a dream of an event that's going to occur, it may come to me as a message that I will deliver. For example, a month ago I dreamt my husband is in a car accident. So I told him, I said, drive careful. I saw that there would be a car accident. He goes, okay. Well, he was sitting at a stoplight and a car came and hit him from the back.
Gosh.
And then the car pushed him and so in my dream I saw my van was scrunched in the front and scrunched in the back. And that's what ended up happening to my car. But at least he wasn't driving, he was just sitting in the car at a traffic light, you know. So he was safe. Then I dreamt that my white car was all bushed in. And sure enough, you know, my little white Prius was outside our house and my neighbor came and banged into it, you know. So I saw those events, but could I have stopped them? No. I was just being witness to what was going to occur, and thankfully no one was going to get hurt, you know. So my daughter dreamt that I fell and died, and actually I fell and broke my hip. So certain times of a woman's periods will influence a dream, you know. Certain phases of a person's body illness or certain things, they will make changes in a dream. It's incredible. People find it hard. They go, no, I think I can make it so I don't come back. And I say, well, then you try and attempt it, and who knows, you know, who are we to be able to say we understand God? I hope God understands us. We can never understand God or the universe, you know. All we can do is attempt, that's all. So miracles can happen.
Miracles can happen.
Absolutely.